have gathered from the applause, there was real drama going on the adjoining court in the other semi-final between Kirsten Larsen and Sally Podger. And we can now show you what was happening.
What an incredible performance here from Sally Podger. She really has played extraordinarily well after having quite a lapse this season against Kirsten Larsen, who's really been quite outstanding in European ladies singles so far this season.
Well left.
Service over. 8-3.
Well, she had a run of 7 consecutive points on her last service.
Service over. 3-8.
But not this time. Marvellous start the English girl had to the match, winning the opening game 11-love. Quite unbelievable. Kirsten Larsen really didn't know what had hit her. Game coming back to make it 1-all. It's 11-6.
8.
Sally Podger, it's such a short spell as the England #1. Still lives in Guernsey.
Five, 8.
Oh, absolutely superb. Lovely cross-court drop shot, and then she was up at the net and had such a tight movement of the shuttle.
Game's over. 8-5.
Yeah, she really can't put a foot wrong. That net shot was so tight. But this is the time, the moment for great concentration, and a very valuable point if she can win it. And it's out.
9-5.
2 points for a place in the European final.
It is over. 5.
Sally Podger
9.
occasionally allowing herself to lift it short, and you can't afford to do that against the smash of Kirsten Larsen.
Doing her level best to make the much taller girl, 5'11", work so hard. And she judged it to a nicety.
9-5.
Forced error, which takes her to match point.
10. Match point. 5.
Giving herself a moment to compose. Oh dear.
Service over. 5-10.
And they were juniors, these two. Sally Podger used to win more often than not, but Kirsten Larsen has moved to be the leading European player on the circuit. Results have obviously gone her way.
Service over. 10-5.
The second match point for what would be a memorable victory. And she's got it! Really fine performance. Mentally and physically, she worked out her game plan beforehand, knew what she had to do to keep the shuttle away from her taller opponent, and really deserves every bit of the applause that she's getting, and which she is thoroughly enjoying.
Well, that was a bit special, Sally.
Yeah, it's a long time since I've played as well as that. I really enjoyed the match. There was no pressure on me at all. And I just went out there and enjoyed it, and my whole body was moving freely. My shots were going where I wanted them to. It's just a fantastic feeling, yeah.
11 loved the opening game. You
It's
surely
just-
not have believed that.
I couldn't. I knew she would be a little bit tense because there is a lot of pressure being put on her, and I expected perhaps the first 2 or 3 points for her to be tentative, but I didn't really expect it to last for the whole game. And of course my confidence just grew and grew, and I think she more or less thought, oh Christ, I better just start again in the seconds rather than I don't know, she just nothing I hit seemed to come back. I didn't really mind. It's fine.
What did you think when she had, in spite of all that, pulled you back to 1-game walk?
Well, then I thought, oh yeah, she's playing a bit now. She'll be more confident. Fortunately, because of the first set being comparatively easy, I wasn't tired physically, and I knew that I was starting off the better end. And I sat down quietly with Brian, my coach, and he just got my brain sorted out a bit. And I went on there, determined, ready to have a go. And it just seemed to work. I got my nose in front, and when I got to 7 or 8, I thought, good Lord, I could win this. And that's when the pressure, there was a little bit of pressure on myself, because I knew I was in a position to win it. And she's not a person to ever, you know, you could be 10-1 up against her and she'll fight and fight to the death. So I knew every single point was going to be tough, but just managed to hang on. There were a couple on the back line that just went about an inch out, and I stood there and prayed to the Lord that they're going to land out. Unfortunately, they did. So just everything went my way.
I tell you what, I can understand how she feels, because once you start, there's no stopping you, is there?
No, that's right. I've got a bit of a reputation for being a chatterbox. But,
What about playing Helen Troke, a repeat of the Commonwealth Games final?
yes, well, again, I think the pressure's more on Helen than on myself, so, and I think if I play like I did tonight, I'll certainly give her a good run for her money.
Smashing. Bubbly, I think, is the word to describe it.
Yes, I think so. That's what I'll open when I get back to the hotel, I think.
And I hope she was true to her word, because a bouncy, bubbly attitude is her best route to the European title.